Good Sunday morning. Is that a picture of what the economy and the country's in? Yeah. Hey, it's Ice HTV and it's a Sunday morning conversations, Sunday morning car meet. I don't think that's going to be happening today up here. But guess what we're doing? I mean, I just can't emphasize enough for me being the motorhead. I mean, does anybody watch my channel deny that I'm a motorhead? Would you actually say that guy just is full of baloney? Well, don't get too personal on me, but yeah, so what is going on today? I tell you what, my passions of life have always been about the cars and trucks and motorcycles, and I just tell you what, who doesn't get giggly excited when they buy a new car or a used car or whatever it may be, and they get up in the morning and what do you get to do? You get to go drive the car. Oh, we got to do. Yeah, we got a problem here. So we got to unlock that truck to be able to get. Okay, so the kid here is questioning my authority. She's saying that truck there, be careful. She's got to get a garbage can. She's being wild. Yeah, so, man, that Maverick over there, that thing is so cool. I mean, I could drive that this morning and be giddy. Yeah, right. Okay, so, hey, look here. Oh, my gosh. You know, I'm learning things as I am the new owner. You know, it's so funny. How many Charger Hellcats have I owned? And yet you don't know the damn car, dude? Yeah, I know. Pretty bad, right? Well, the Redeye wide body's a little different package. And I'm just learning things as time goes on. And what I really love these wheels. I just love those wheels. That is just so nice. I mean, just this car here, I mean, wow. Just, yeah, wow. You know, my daughter thinks this has a different exhaust. Okay, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a start up this car, which does not, I know for a fact, doesn't have a modified exhaust. I think this one does, because this guy or lady, whoever owned this, they did things to it. So let's do an exhaust start up here. All right, first thing let's do is do the Challenger Redeye exhaust, okay? It's here. Redeye Charger exhaust. Exhaust? Oh my God. Wow. I mean, wow. This is just how exciting can it be? Look at the key tag. Look at this thing. Wow. This is just awesome. I mean, wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow, I'm taken back. You know, I think I found me. Look at this thing. I mean, even for me on a rainy day, do I drive it? I'm driving. I mean, I gotta drive it. Look here, huh? Hey, have you noticed what I'm wearing? Look here. It's the Redeye. The Redeye hat. The theme. I was up here front. I mean, is this car? I finally met me, I think. And somebody would be like, what do you mean finally met you? Well, I'm the guy that owns such, you know, I buy nice cars and I keep the X amount of time somebody else gets my car. Well, you look back here, I just picked up a beautiful Harley Davidson with a bunch of mods on it. And I just so strongly feel, hey, how's my theory doing on this thing here? I don't know. Still doesn't look that great, really, but anyways, I mean, here I found this motorcycle. It's all modded up. I mean, I got a really good price on it. This Hellcat Redeye, whoever owned this, It's done some really cool things to it. And listen to it. I mean, listen to this thing. Wow. This is a car, sadly, that will get stolen. Yeah. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind that this is a vehicle that I gotta find all my stuff here. My kids in here patiently. Hey, give me that gum. Can I put my coffee in here, please? I'm gonna have my coffee. So, wow. So my kid last night was adamant about how this car got a different exhaust on it, and so for me, I was like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm eating my words on the GT500 having the better exhaust, but I'm talking factory for the record. So yeah, so here, do we have all of our controls in here? Get the heck out of the property and everything. Watch out. You're
What?
Well, we can't get out of here. This car's not programmed.
I can turn on the flashlight.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying to you is I don't have all the controls.
You didn't do it.
No, I can't. I gotta figure out how to do that, but where are we looking here?
Where did you put it?
I have no idea. Time out. All right, we're getting our act. All right, we're getting our act together, and wow. Just wow on this car. You know what? I didn't clean my damn lens on this thing, so it won't be the greatest, but oh well, it is what it is, right? It's never ending projects, so let's close the barn. And yeah, I mean, this car here, I mean, this is a car here, it's gone. I mean, sincerely, there's no doubt in my mind. You know, it's so sad about how this Mopar products, the security system is just terrible. I mean, it's terrible. You know, and people are like, well, don't tell people that. Well, you don't think thieves aren't on a mission to steal stuff? They think they're oblivious to what's going on in the car market? Are you kidding me? You think my YouTube channel is gonna now be the message of the day that people know how to go out and, you know, that's gonna raise the theft of Charger Hellcats and yeah, well, no, it's just the reality is, yeah. So anyways, wow. And as I was saying earlier, yeah, we have the Florida tropical storm now, basically. So yeah, thing going down the road here.
Don't do a burnout.
Well, I'm not, but you know, it's interesting, you know, having forum friends.
Does tops.
Oh yeah, I mean, now this is just a really nice setup on the exhaust. I mean, wow, this is crazy. Is the kid gonna be okay? Is the kid gonna live? So, all right, here we go. Up to town to get some breakfast.
I like to have the window down to listen to the exhaust.
Okay, that's fine. We'll see how long that lasts. So yeah, so here we go on the rainy day. And some people are like, wow, you're driving that really nice car on a rainy day. You know what? I'm driving it. I don't know. This car here, this is such a fun car. You just drive it.
Slow down.
Here we go. There it is. The sunny morning theme. But usually my kids in our car, we're going to the car meet, but right. I mean, even though I've been told that car meet on the nicer days that people show up. Wow, I mean, to me, yeah, that's fine, whatever, but I just don't get a kick out of sitting out in the rain talking to you. Because we all want to sit in our cars. Wow, so this car here, the front, here's the ball game. This thing has bigger tires than my other Hellcat Charger had. So it's got a bigger wheel and tire package. This thing here, the steering and all, it just seems more aggressive. And those components I was talking about, that's for the rear suspension. So if anybody who's watching my video and I was taking pictures of those components that were in the back seat of this car, is that the B Woody stuff? You know, I've never modded my Hellcats. I've always kept them factory. Wow, this car here, this reminds me of my GT350. And what I mean by that is,
you don't like the GT350.
No, I'm talking about the steering. This reminds me of this road is so connected with the road that all the imperfections, it grabs your hand and moves the steering wheel around. That was something that Ford had to put a better steering stabilizer system in that car. Right now, this car here, I mean, I'm not lying. This is so radically different from my 2019 Hellcat Charger that I had. And so, All right, so now, also those drag radials, those are drag radials in the back of this car.
Don't go too quick, you're going to burn out.
Well, not really. Well, this car isn't that loose. See, look at that. That's respectable, right? It ain't losing traction. So yeah, it's...
You
wow.
talk over while you accelerate, so you can't even hear the super whine.
Listen to this thing. It's not even in sport mode. Or is it? I have no idea. I don't think this thing defaults to your previous setting. And now it's so funny. I've owned so many cars. Duh. There's the 7th gear. Yesterday I was driving this car. I was like, where the hell? Excuse me. Where the heck? It's Sunday morning, right? Where the heck?
Why are you stopping cussing? Who got mad at you about it?
Nobody. I'm just trying to be more, diplomatic.
What do you mean?
Well, lots of people watch my channel. Probably everybody think that cussing's the right thing to do, which we do.
Don't cuss.
Yeah, anyway, so, wow. What a blast. This car is so badass. Oh, my God. Yeah, I know you watch my channel. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. How many cars do you get to buy all the time?
There's a water plant.
Yeah, I see it. I think we'd be all right. It's a lot of car. This is a lot of material going down the road. This is a big car. This is a heavy car. Yeah, it's a straight line car. Back roads, yeah, it'll be all right. But yeah, so the Redeye. For me, I am just, right now, my life, you have no idea. If you would have talked to me last summer about me still having these really nice cars, I would have told you nope. Because the pandemic destroyed me. It's really sad what we're witnessing more than ever in our country right now. What's going on? It's getting just to be not a good story, and sad. Very sad what's getting ready to play out in front of us. But yeah, so for me, who could have imagined that after I sold my, realize it or not, if you want to go back to last summer's videos, you'll see the videos of me having to give up all my nice cars. Yeah, I did. And I came to closure. It is what it is, and you know what? If there's a bigger, better day for me one day again, then it'll happen. No revenge, no hate. And wow, so here it is over a year later. And if you'd have told me the previous summer that you would own 2 GT500s and 2 Hellcat Redeyes, I mean, the highest, the pinnacle of each brand. I mean, think this through. I'm not talking about the GT series Ford product. I'm talking about the Mustang GT500. I now have the track pack, carbon fiber, race setup, Heritage Edition, the highest produced, the highest level of a factory GT500 from Ford in my garage. And now I have 2 of the highest production, level Hellcats from Dodge. 2 Redeyes. I mean, oh my gosh, wow. Beyond believable. Beyond believable. And you know what I talk about? I talk about a lot of life lessons in my videos. So my car channel, for me as an individual, I love to share my compassion and fun of all the cars I have. But if you watch my channel, there's more to it than that. And that's what I learned very young in life was, are you an empty suit? I mean, for me in my life, the adventures that I've had have just been awesome. And for me, to be able to have accomplishments where I can own this stuff is just incredible. That's the passions of life. Where's your passion? But more than ever in our society, the media is more than ever pushing this. You should be just, you should be able to have whatever you want and take whatever you want. And it's really bad. And so, hold on now. If you do that, I'm not going to be able to talk in video. I'll just shut it off. You don't want me to talk.
I just was looking.
You start playing music when I turn it off.
I just was looking.
Yeah, they didn't do a subscription. Subscription's over. So you usually get a use.
Why do you get so mad?
Right next to the car to me talking gets old.
I just was looking.
You wanted to play that Mexican music. I know what you're gonna do. I get it. You want me to be popcorn going down the road, putting my tongue out to drink the coffee. Yeah, she wants to see all the antics of my dad. Yeah.
I just was looking.
Excuse me. Yeah, so anyways, more than ever in our society, it's dangerous. The media machine just presenting things like, oh, you deserve that and you deserve this. That's not what it's about in life. It's about you achieving your goals and your aspirations. I mean, that's the adventures of life. I can't emphasize enough to anybody watch my YouTube channel. Nobody's giving me anything. I'm a huge risk taker. Can you tell? Yeah, I'm crazy. Yes. And we're going into incredibly financial distressed times. I can only hope and pray that my business and my life doesn't go down the toilet with where everything else is going in this country. It's not good. Not good. Yeah, I talk about it all the time. Be prepared for the worst. So what I'm radiating back to you is, for me as an individual, wow, pray for a miracle. I have a miracle prayer, and I think more than ever in today's our country right now, everybody's better start praying for a miracle, because we're not going in the right direction. I mean, oh my gosh, here I woke up, started reading things, watched some other guys' YouTube videos. It's the same old rhetoric. It's the doom and gloom, the doom and gloom, the doom and gloom. That's all it is, doom and gloom. And to the point, one guy this morning's going off about how there's maybe 100,000 Ford F Super Duty series in Kentucky's old racetrack parked around the stadium. They know it's 40 to 45,000, but this couple apparently videoed everything, and the lady thinks it's 100,000. And this guy's going on, it's going to take a few years for Ford to recover from that, and won't be able to sell the truck for the next few years. So everybody starts getting radical. Yeah, right. I mean, the YouTube channels of all the negative comments and all the negative content, it's at an all-time high. Yeah, the doom and gloom. Yeah, so okay, but how do we as individuals, rise above this? How do there's no doubt in my mind that there's so many people who are going to actually become better and bigger from all this. Yeah, how do you become bigger and better? And that's what I talk about in great length in some of my videos, is the revenge factor, the hate factor, all that stuff. And that's where we are right now. Is there going to be more hate than ever because so many people are upset about the dire circumstances they're in, that, the constant preaching the government's going to take care of you, and it didn't take care of you and actually created more harm for you than good? I don't know. I mean, it's not good. Yeah, so for me, Sunday morning conversations, I mean, right now it's all about this Redeye for me, being that this is just incredible.
Do you not know what a windshield wiper is?
The kid's here calling me out. She hasn't had any coffee yet. She hasn't had any food yet. She's just a little irritable this morning. I get all that. She wants to sing to my popcorn, a sunshine song to him. She misses the popcorn time. We're going to Starbucks with him and getting the coffee and watching him do his little thing and licking the coffee cup and having that look, on his face of, what's going on. Yeah, then the crumbs from the whatever he's eating, as he tries to eat it, he opens his mouth real wide and open and takes a real big, and then she's watching him. She films him of this stuff. Yeah, this is the stuff that her and my dad do down in Florida. She just loves to go to go with him every morning. My dad gets out of bed and he goes to Starbucks and gets his coffee. My dad, I'm not lying, my dad could live 50 miles from a Starbucks. He'd probably drive to one. You get a cup of coffee. Yeah, all right, 20 miles. Well, I know for a fact, 10. Yeah, yeah, when he's up here with me years ago. Yeah, go to Starbucks. Yeah, get his coffee, a paper. Yeah, the newspaper, remember those good old days? The good old days. I mean, oh my gosh, more than ever, this type of car in our good old ice days, it's just incredible. If you read the internet news, the constant, hey, it's going to be all electric vehicles.
Do you not know what a windshield wiper is? Are you trying to save electricity?
Oh, I think it'll be all right. Let's see here. We'll just turn it on here. Good thing is the windshield wipers work pretty well. Good, right? All right, so my thoughts are we go over and get ourselves some donuts. Then we go to Roy Rogers. And it's funny, all my Dodges have that little noise. You hear that little noise kind of in the car that do you hear that? It's just kind of every Dodge I have, it has this little unique noise to it. Wow. Jeeps for sale. Wow. The Jeep market, right? Yeah, so rainy, dreary, drizzle day. What's the excitement today, right? I mean, oh my gosh. I already know that's going to be I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, part of me says just take it to one of my buddy's shops and have them do it. Because my concern is, if I can't get that damn flange on there right, you're dead in the water. Yeah, right. I know some guys. I've met some pretty cool people over this past summer. They're young guys. They're like mechanics, and part of me is like, hey man, come over to my house. I'll pay you some money to. And I know for a fact that a few of these guys will be like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll be over. Come on. I don't have their personal phone numbers.
Why didn't you go more out? You much debris in the road.
Oh, I don't know. It's the critiquing of me driving a new Hellcat wide body Redeye Charger. I got to do my research. How many Redeyes Frostbite were built in 2021? I got to figure that out right here. We're at the Dunkin' Donuts, and first thing is get us a few donuts for the good healthy eating, right? Kind of like the gas cars. Look at that. That's a nice Chevy. So I used to have a Chevy Silverado that I bought, and I really like that car. I talk about that in my videos about how I traded that. Where's this guy going? Okay, good. I traded that for that Ram 1500 truck, and I really kind of regretted that. It was such a great car. It got phenomenal fuel mileage, and I think it looks pretty good. But people kind of do reach out to me on my YouTube channel, like, "Hey, why haven't you bought the Camaro ZL1 or the Corvette or the Ram TRX?" And I just kind of got away from Chevy. All right, let's go inside and get our food as I try to put the car on park. And there you go. Wow. So a gentleman here was in Dunkin' Donuts, and we had a great conversation, and he just bought me donuts. He was adamant about, I want to buy you donuts. We had the greatest conversation. Here we go. There it is. Isn't that, see there? What you dish out is what you get back, right? What is going on in our society, right? More than ever, lifetime, we've seen, this morning, I just ran into a nice gentleman, and we got to talking about, this is what started it. This is what's so crazy. The gentleman's like my age, and he has his grandson there with him, and he goes, why do I pay $16 now for donuts when I used to pay $8? I said, well, it's because the government wants to tell these business owners how much to pay their employees. And he's like, yeah. And I said, but what's the irony of this is the Dunkin' Donuts personnel typically are people that are young people just getting going in their career in life. And this isn't typically somebody my age staying behind the counter of a Dunkin' Donuts making a living. I'm not saying that there's individuals who aren't doing it, but keep in mind, if you are that select individual, the owner probably takes care of you and probably pays you good money if you've been a loyal, dedicated person at that business. But that doesn't mean everybody else gets the deal, right? So I'm not here to be critical of anybody who has a job and what their job is. And so that gentleman there talked in great length about how, it's unfortunate, but the governing bodies are telling businesses how to run their business. It's all proportional.
Whoa, you're about to eat your front.
Oh my gosh, here we go. It's all riled up. All right, I'm gonna go in and get you. You want to stay here or go in?
Stay here, I'm tired.
So what do you want?
To relax. Biscuits and gravy with the potatoes.
Okay, I'll be right back. Want to leave the car on?
I don't mind.
Off or on?
Off.
She's thinking she can get the car stolen, right?
Take me with you.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I'm waiting.
All right, just where she gets. Here's Roy Rogers. Hey, isn't this supposed to be the conversations day? So show us you're going to go food all morning long. Yeah, I hear you. All right, we're just here leaving the Roy Rogers here. can't really see the name here, but yeah, the general manager. I just showed him my car, and he's just a really great guy. And you know, and I'm going back to the gentleman here that was in the Dunkin' Donuts with me, and we got to talk about things. And you know, and I saw the guy. It's kind of weird. The guy had a $100 bill, and he had to ask the people for like an extra money for something. But I don't have very good hearing.
I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, so I don't know what he was trying to do. And, well, I tell you what, you'd think the morning revival here at Shenigan's Pub. I mean, what's going on? Is this the church service drinking service? I'm not lying. Got Planet Fitness over there. This place is packed. The shopping center's packed. So what's that all about, right? Yeah, I have no idea.
Remember you used to go there to get your hair cut?
Oh, yeah, back in the good old days when Bobby, the older gentleman, was the man and knew how to do it. And he left. Sadly, he's now passed away years ago. He's an older gentleman. And others didn't know how to cut their hair. Oh, I just know people and know people. And that's just, you know, all the barbershops know each other around here. That now I go to that new one up the road, you know.
Obviously.
That she kind of knows what's going on, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so we'll drive by the car show just for the heck of it. I'll be blown away if there's anybody there. But back to the gentleman, Dunkin' Donuts. And here's the thing. Did he look like me? Nope. Was he born here in this country? Nope. And that's what I say. It is so bad how the media in our country right now want to divide us. It's bad. It's bad. So there's a perfect example in life where, you know, I went to Dunkin' Donuts this morning. Gentleman opened the front door for us, his grandson. I was very like, wow, that's nice of you. Then he walks in. I'm like, get ahead of us. He's like, no. I'm like, no, we're not in a hurry. Get ahead of us. So he gets in front of us, and we're standing there. We're talking about how he's saying, you know, it's just beyond believable how expensive everything is. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Can you smell my hair?
I don't know. I smell the car interior. I think it's pretty cool. How does the car interior smell? As the guy farted the whole time he was in it, right? Yeah. You sure that's that fresh new car smell you're smelling? Yeah, well, you live with, how many dogs do we have? And then we go on road trips with them? Stinky! Yeah, then they live in your bedroom? Stinky!
You're stopping.
Okay, all right. I know this person's lost, that's for sure. I get it. Yeah. So what do you think? Anybody at the car show?
I don't know. I'm not going, and I don't care.
All right. Well, I figure I think
so.
we'll just do a drive because once again,
Sit here and talk for 6 hours.
We're not going to talk to anybody. I just want to do a drive-through because this was it Steve, the cameraman.
Yes.
He says that people show up here, and I'm like,
Been
really?
Here when it rains.
I'm like, really? People show up?
You act like we haven't been here when it rains.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so here we are. No way. I mean, you know, come on. Who's showing up? Yeah, people are showing up to eat at the frickin' place, but yeah, I can't see it. You know what I mean?
Why would he lie to you about that?
Well, I don't think he lied. I mean, what he said is he saw a few people and they all left. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, is this any surprise? Yeah, but you know what? I bet you these other bigger car meets, I bet you people show up. How about Gary? Because they have their friends. Yeah, well, it's a bigger event. Number one, I think people just, you know, it's your social life. You know, you get to know people. Yeah, so earlier we're talking about, you know, it's in our country with the economic change of times, which is definitely happening. If you watched my video yesterday, to hear the GM at the dealership I went to tell me that they bought a bunch of Rivians and they just had to auction them all off and lost $250,000. Yeah, I heard that story, and the list goes on and on and on. But the point is, you know, is the compassion and sympathy going to prevail in our country more than ever, or is the hate and anger and revenge going to? And that's the thing. These other YouTube people that promote their channels. There's this one guy this morning. He's talking. I mean, these people crack me up. It's like, do you actually get to your house and see what real society is? There's one gentleman here. He looks like the the guy, I just can't think of his name, but a movie actor guy that was well known. So, he's a tall guy, tall stature, and, well, you can see he works out, probably does jiu-jitsu and all this other stuff, because that's what he's talking about. He's promoting on his channel that more than ever, you're going to get beat up. I mean, I'm not lying. This is the presentation this morning. Is that you as an individual are going to get beat up. You better have weapons. You better have self-defense. You better be in good shape. You better start working out. And you better start taking karate, jiu-jitsu. I'm just thinking, I don't know about you or anybody else, but I mean, if it's that bad, I guess you just pull the gun out and be over with it. I mean, it reminds me of the Indiana Jones movie where Indiana Jones is standing there as this guy's got this big ass sword that's gonna come chop him up, and he just pulls his gun out and shoots him. I mean, but anyway, so the point is, a lot of these YouTube channels these have massive subscriptions of where people hear the doom and gloom all day long, or the doom and gloom videos, day in, day out, and the people just cater to that stuff. I've talked about it, I mean, and that isn't my goal on my channel. My goal on my channel is to share the fun and excitement and the reality of things going on, but how do you become a better person? How do we get through these challenging times? And that's why I talk about pray for the miracle. Pray for a miracle, yeah. Did I pray for a miracle and have 2 Redeyes and 2 GT500s? Yeah, maybe. So I'd be like, one person's praying to have another meal. You're praying for having the baddest ass muscle car production.
Beat them!
Vehicle.
Beat them!
She's telling me earlier, don't get into the cars. We're gonna bust our.
I don't want them to get in front of us, and they're gonna go 40 miles an hour all the way back.
There's the violence. Yeah, violence.
It's not. It just is. I've done it too many times, and I'm sick of it.
Yep, we all get that.
Hmm?
Yeah, so pray for a miracle, right? Is that the theme of the conversations for Sunday morning's talk? Yeah, it's really more about the week in review, right? Let's talk about the week in review of what was accomplished this week. Another week. I mean, think about this past week. Yeah. Do I have another Harley Davidson? Yeah. Do I have another Hellcat? Yeah.
I want to go motorcycling when we have a chance.
Yeah.
On the street ball.
Yeah, we will, for sure.
Hey, let's take off that side bag, because now I have the big bag on the top, and I like that look better.
Nothing. Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
It's always good to have lots of storage.
I just was saying,
Looks good though. I mean, but your motorcycle has a very good retro look to it.
I like the way it looks. I'm just saying I'd also think it looked cool, like with just the single bag on top. I don't know.
See, this car is so tame. If you're listening to the car, it's such an over-the-road car. You can take this car to Florida, California. I mean, this is such a comfortable car. That's, years ago, I used to say the Hellcat.
How come you don't let me talk?
Oh, okay, let's let you talk. Go ahead.
I was in the middle of a conversation and you just completely blew it off.
Well, you said you were talking about your motorcycle, and I thought you'd come to an end and closure what you liked about it. Go ahead.
No.
Well, I didn't do it intentionally.
I was asking your thoughts.
Yeah, what I was saying to you, remember I have hearing aids, so what you forget about is the kid of a deaf man. Is I think you're done because I don't hear all the slurring of the words like popcorn does, and the mouth salivating and spit being spit out as you're talking, like the popcorn does, to figure out what's going on. So that guy was so slow back there. That guy just passed him. We got a guy now behind us that got around that white car, I guess.
I told you to beat him.
Yeah, but now we got another guy here riding our tail because we're not going fast enough.
I don't like those type of people. If you tailgate me, I get irritated.
Okay. Any other comments? What are you gonna do today?
Maybe I'll go ride Prancer and go to the gym.
Sounds like a plan.
Because I did clean all my tack and my tack box.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I like it.
And they didn't go out last night or yesterday because of the rain.
You need some exercise.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Then I need to clean my saddle pads.
Cool. Do we consider taking the big black truck and trying to take the exhaust off today, or too wet?
I don't know how you're going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it'll be it.
You're 60.
What?
60?
I'm 60 years old? Thought I was 59.
Oh.
Yeah, is that a personal jab?
I just am saying it's hard.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, you're being old fart.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Anyway, so, all right, it's all about the Hellcat Redeye, right? But what I was saying earlier was, I used to say years ago, the Hellcats are ruined for the others. You know what I mean? That these cars were just so much fun. But yeah, then the GT500 came into my life. Yeah, I know. That GT500. I mean, GT500, yeah, badass. But yeah, but the Hellcat Charger, four-door, practical drive every day of your life car.
Slow down!
This guy here is so crazy. This guy at the last second was going to stop to turn the farmer's market. It's like, oh my gosh, dude. Not only we going to, no, it's actually the guy in front of him. You can even see that. But anyways, yeah, so this car here.
Well, I want to own something like that farm.
Little goats.
Yes!
Yep.
I want to own alpacas.
Yikes.
I want to own pigs.
Look at this.
Own horses.
27 miles per gallon. Oh, you know what? Let's check my fuel mileage.
Dad, why did you cut me off again?
Well, I'm not cutting you off from listening. I'm just going through diagnostics as you're talking.
Okay. I'm just saying when I'm older I want to own a farm with the horse and other animals.
I think it's very nice of you. That's exciting. That's a passion. You know, you have a passion in life that you want to do something, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to work to accomplish that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing about life. It's the beauty of our life. Not somebody tells you what to do, like more than ever than our society that's happening.
You're pretty bossy, though.
Not me. So the daughter last night was saying, hey, Dad, I'd drive this.
Oh, yeah, I would.
Would you? Okay. Here's the question of the morning. Could she answer it? So I said, okay, let's get rid of your...
You're going to ask if you're a Mustang if you want this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? You're the
I
pop?
would maybe. Like...
We're not doing that. I mean, use the record.
know. That's why I'm not really worried about the answer.
Aw, shucks. I was hoping she'd play along with me. Which she knows. Yeah, right.
I don't want to drive this.
Right, so, alright. Well, anyways, no
I like
Sunday.
the Mustang.
No Sunday car meet. No real in-depth conversation. It's just general blah, blah, blah. Just enjoying the Redeye. Gotta keep it simple today. Been posting a lot of videos.
Whoa! Imagine there was someone coming on.
And, so that's it. That's all. Just excitement of the Redeye. Excitement of the Charger. The excitement of the Dodge. Even though Tim Knuskus is trying to convince everybody to buy an electric vehicle. Yeah, and all the ICE people are saying, nope. It's sad. Sad what we're witnessing. Need to get the Ice Age movement instead of the Green Agenda movement. Where's that? I mean, I talk about in great lengths that where is the Ice Agenda movement to fight the greenies? Where is it? Nothing. That's why the green agenda is going to overtake the Ice Age. Because all the Ice Age people are acting just like that. We're becoming dinosaurs. Very sad. I mean, I tell people too lately, it's like we need to get together and create a non-profit organization that's the Ice Age. You go start fighting these greenies and start getting donations and start changing things. Yeah, I mean, hey, let's do it, right? Let's get the right people. It's all about the money, though. You gotta have deep pockets and big, you gotta, and here's the downside. You gotta find people that see the end result that benefits them. If they don't see the end result benefits them, they're not gonna contribute. So then you're up against a huge wall, the green agenda. But hey, I believe in life. You want something big and bad enough, you will accomplish that. Yes, I do that. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Sunday morning conversations, just the this and that, tick and tat, or whatever you want to say. And stay tuned for more Ice Age TV adventures. Have a great day.